Ernst.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And as a proud Cyclone alum, I am going to attest that the best land-grant university actually comes from Ames, Iowa.
Oh.
So I think all of us have competing interests, but all working together in that same wonderful system. So certainly the research title of the Farm Bill enables a lot of really important relationships and partnerships with our land-grant universities to dig into that ag research, extension, and education. And there's a number of programs that I've supported here from the Senate: the Farm and Ranch Stress Assistance Network, the Agriculture Advanced Research and Development Authority, and as you've mentioned many times over, the Beginning Farmer and Rancher Development Program. I really appreciate those programs and what they're doing for our Iowans and others across the country. And so, again, thank you, Dr. Jacobs-Young, for being here with us today and sharing your expertise. The ag sector has come under a lot of increasing cyber attacks. And this is threatening the livelihood of our farmers, and then in turn, of course, is threatening our nation's food chain. And of course, there are a number of us that we work to combat the increasing cybersecurity threats, and we do that especially as we look at our adversaries around the globe. But what role would you see for the university agricultural systems in this particular effort? And of course, thereby embedding research, education, and outreach activities into this. Again, very important topic and one that we haven't spent as much time on.
Thank you, Senator Ernst. First raising the awareness about the need for ag cybersecurity. In the Agriculture Research Service, we do a lot of, IP-related research, vaccine development, et cetera, and so we're constantly protecting our systems from intrusion, which is interesting because ultimately our goal is to make all of it public, but when we're ready to make it public. I think that the need to raise awareness about the need for the cybersecurity, and then training a generation of professionals who can help us in this space. I think that that's going to be critically important. We're partnering with Iowa State University with our high-performance computing network. Our first node was built right there at the NADC on the Iowa State University campus, and so we're already partnering with Iowa State. And once again, training people who can help us, and I will add that we also retrain some of our existing employees. That we offer trainings all year to try to get people up to speed in areas like high-performance computing, AI, cybersecurity. And so I look forward to working with you, Senator Ernst. If there's something that we can do in partnership with your office, we're just happy to do that.
That is wonderful. And then are there other agencies that you work with as well in this area that could be good partners and relationships we should be developing?
So in agriculture, we have something called the 5 Eyes, which are the 5 international countries working with our intelligence communities. And so happy to share more about that.
Wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then as well, when you look at the research title and addressing the important issue of data-driven research around carbon, and that's something a few members have already brought up, what can be done to help our farmers and producers make the best decisions for their operations around the issue of carbon? Because I travel across the state of Iowa doing what is known as the full Grassley. We visit all 99 counties every single year, and a lot of our farmers have expressed interest and want to be engaged in whether it's carbon capture or other. But how can we get that information out to them?
So stressing the importance of having the producers engaged, right, from the beginning, early and often, communicating. So I don't know if I want to do the whole Grassley tour, but I think it's critically important to get out there. I've been on farms as well as talking to our producers about what is it they need and how can we deliver it in a way that it will be receptive, because adoption is part of the issue that we have. We develop wonderful technologies and innovations and tools, and then we struggle with adoption. I'm thinking about tools like GraceNet. It's one of the tools that a farmer can use to really look at their emissions from their cropped and grade soils under current and future management practices. We have tools like Comet that we can look at reductions of and sequestration and conservation. And then we have like dairy gems. So we're taking a lot of this science and data, and what we want to be able to do, I want to pull out one or two of my cell phones. We want to produce him or her to be able to stand with their cell phone and be able to access the tool. They don't need to know what's working behind it. They just need to know how to put the proper variables in or get the answers that they seek. And so a full-time job is translating the science into digestible nuggets in a way that people can receive it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just so important that we take all of this incredible information, get it right out there to that end user. So thanks so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much.